looking at this lag here.
Don't look at that.
That's what I'm looking at.
Why? Look at that.
I was just curious how far. Okay. This is Gen. Probably the only character that is same tier as DJ. Because DJ is top tier, as everyone knows. He has two stances, Crane. I don't know, he has Mantis and Crane. You can tell it's Crane because he likes to try to be Karate Kid, but he can't.
He's older.
He's not Miyagi. So anyway, his best stance is Mantis. That's the one you're going to see the most. Crane is only used for changing jump arcs and off-the-wall shenanigans that I can't do. There we go. So there's that. Then there's the roll, the air grab super, and the ultra. Oh, I'm just showing why you would use it, man.
You don't use Gen Crane buttons.
I mean, okay. So the only Crane button you might use is overhead and that one. And underhand. So, it's like baseball, softball. Baseball, softball. Okay, so you might use this one, which gives you a juggle. Go on the corner.
Oh.
It's an online infinite. Online only. It's really annoying, but it leads to other stuff. Mantis is where the hands come in. That's where you'll see like all pokes, keep away, stuff like that. So I'll start with Mantis first. This is jab. This is a good jab. It's decent. Medium punch is usually like what you'll use for added damage in combos or hit confirms. Like if this is a counter hit, then you get a sweep.
Oh.
Like hold on.
Well, that doesn't work.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Training options.
All right.
I gotta take you off for a second. Okay. There you go. So that works off counter hit, so you can get like a knockdown or whatever. Juice. And then you get that, and then that. I'm gonna put him back now. Fierce Punch. You usually won't use it except for damage or part of the target combo, which is Fierce Punch, Medium Kick. And then usually you can do that in the hands or any other special move. Light Kick, you're not going to use ever, unless you want to like really hit confirm that super. But this is better. Medium Kick is good. Good keep away button. It's got a lot of range, and one special cancelable. So you can do that if you really want to do that. But usually it's like keep away for hands. And roundhouse. Roundhouse is really good. This is standing roundhouse. It's not bad. It's kind of like Yun's, except it doesn't cause a juggle. Crouching jab is the crouching jab. It's fine. Crouching medium is really good. You'll see it a lot. It's also really easy for you to cancel hands off of it. Because once you plink it, hands takes 5 buttons, just like Honda's. So when you plink, you actually get 2 hand buttons at the same time. So then you can just piano whatever one you want, and then you get whatever you want. Crouching Fierce can actually be used as an anti-air. It's actually not bad. Jumping again. Because it kind of goes under. Yeah, so it kind of goes under. Otherwise, like certain ranges, you could use it. You could throw them off. Yeah, go ahead, do it again. So it'll lose to that. But if he's too close, because I move forward, then I'll hit him. Just like that. It's kind of like a different button version of Guy's old crouching medium punch, but nowhere near as good, but it's still decent because you move forward. Crouching light, you'll use it for like hit confirms, for combos. Crouching medium kick is pretty good for hit confirming supers. You can also do hands if you really wanted to. And then crouching roundhouse is your sweep. That's for Mantis. Crane, they made Crane slightly better, but not that much better. So they gave more hit advantage off of his standing jab. So now you can combo. So you can combo that now a lot easier than you could before. Before you had to go from Crane standing jab, or no, Mantis standing jab to Crane stance change into that. Whereas now you can just do it off Crane, which is really good. And then there's standing medium, which is the baseball, you know, the overhead, and standing fierce, which is a low, because it scoops them up. Crouching light kick is, you know, this kick, which I showed you before. Causes a juggle. You can get 2 if you really wanted to, but and crouching medium kick can go under fireballs. If I can do it right. Yeah. So if you really want to avoid that, you can do it, but usually you don't want to, because if you mess up, you get hit by a fireball. So. Okay, so I'm oh please, I mess up all the time. Okay, and then there's standing roundhouse, which is the double kick. Jump in the air, just neutral jump, which can double hit. But if I just get the first hit and miss the second one, I don't know if I can do it. Then it causes juggle. Let me see if I can do it. And then I get that, which is stupid. Like, okay, so a slight explanation on the super for Crane is it's a grab. But as long as you're not touching the ground in any way, it will grab you if it's up close enough. So it'll just straight up grab you. Like, okay, just stay. Oh yeah, I mean I could do that too, but I could do other things too. Just stand there and jump. That's about the range of it. Let me try full screen. I know it doesn't work, but yeah. So you'll see like full screen. It's like, gosh, why doesn't Gen have a full screen air grab, right? But it's like 3/4 screen. It'll grab for sure, slightly outside. And then just neutral jump real quick. So he's touched. Oh yeah, you know he jumps, but he's not supposed to. As long as his feet don't touch the ground, it will grab. So there's that one. So now crouching buttons. That one is good. This is special cancelable for the roll, which I will show you in a minute. Now here's this button, which is slow as crap, but on counter hit it's amazing. Is this button. It beats out a lot of stuff. It'll trade with a lot of stuff, and I can get super after it. And look at that damage just from that. Look at that. I mean, that's retarded, but it doesn't happen a lot, and you have to be in the corner, otherwise it's just too far. But it knocks away pretty good. Then there's this I showed you before, this, and then this. This is a good, slightly good anti-air. It's now 4 frames. So you can do this, and then switch it out with crouching fierce. That's just buttons. And then you have uppercuts, which are I'll do later. But okay, so Crane stance move, or Mantis stance, which is your primary stance, the one you start off in. Special moves are hands, which are by 5 rapidly hitting punch buttons. And they all have different properties and hit values, depending on which one you want. But the last value, just like hands, is the one you're gonna get. So, okay. So this is fierce. EX. I'm really bad with. There's light. And there's medium. Like medium, you won't see a lot. You'll usually just see EX for the knockdown. You'll see fierce for combos. And then jab is for like if you want to hit confirm the very first hit, and then you can do it. So fierce, you wait till all of them, and then you can hit. Whereas jab, I can't really do it, but jab one you can hit confirm the first one, and then you can do it and then continue the combo. And then he has also the uppercut, which you need to time for the light and medium, but the roundhouse one I can just mash that now. But the EX version, you have to time because it gives you a hard knockdown. Every other one gives you a soft knockdown. So he just gets up right away for that one. He gets up for that one. He gets up for that one. I messed that one up once, yeah. So yeah, you can hear him mash buttons. He's not getting up. It's a hard knockdown every time. Then there's Super, which is just 2 quarter circle forwards and a punch. It's really fast. It's 4 frame startup. So if people try to like do like a just knock me down, try to do a safe jump. So that's a 4 frame safe jump, right? And I'll try doing any other button, like just kind of delay it slightly. So knock me down. Yeah. So if they do anything other than a 4 frame safe jump, you're gonna get hit. And then that leads into Ultra. Of course, everyone knows about that. Ultra is the same as Super except triple punch. And as Slug likes to say, you cannot dodge what you cannot see, which is what he says. So you'll see that a lot. So you'll see low, crouching, medium, hands, Super, Ultra. And it does decent damage. It would do more, but they reduce Super damage by 50 in this version.
And you're ultra combo double.
Oh yeah, and I'm ultra combo double, so it would have done like maybe like 530, maybe 530, 540, something like that. And that's just off of that. Or not off that, but off of that. Crane special moves are charge back for like a sonic boom, but you get a roll. And then you have like a reverse flash kick. So instead of going up forward, you do up back. And depending on your button, you'll light, you'll do that one, medium, and then roundhouse. You'll just go to the wall, you'll drop down. But if you hold forward, you'll do this kick, which is an overhead, which people don't seem to realize. And then if you do up after you go off the wall, you'll go on top, and then as soon as you hit on top of your opponent, you hold down, and you'll do this, which is also an overhead, but it's kind of easy to block. Best case scenario is you do it on their wake up. It's a meaty, so you get a little free chip, but that's it. But if they don't block it, you get basically either the up kicks or Super Ultra. Oh no, okay. So now there's air-to-air moves. So jump, yeah. Don't do that for. This is matches. Don't do that. That one's kind of okay. That like jump fierce is really good. Obviously, don't do the jump light. This is your cross-up button for Mantis. But you can also kind of space it however you want. So you can either land in front, or you can land in, stop moving back, or you can land in back, which is really nice. Then there's this button, which is a good air-to-air only for certain angles. But it's not really that good. It usually trades a lot. So notice the jump arc for Mantis is this. So full screen, this. Okay? Now when I'm in Crane, it's that. Jump arc's a little different. So with Crane, air buttons, this is jab, by the way. This little thing here is jab. Like you think he's hitting with the knee, but no, that little hand that's going out slightly, he's like, hey, here's a present. No, it's really bad. Don't use it. This is good, however. This is like Yun's jumping medium punch. Is the Crane jump medium punch. It's not bad. Especially if you know they're going to jump, you can hit it early and it'll beat a lot of stuff. It can sometimes instant air, but usually it's pretty bad. Jump Fierce is good. It will stuff a lot of stuff. It won't stuff DPs or anything, but like normal buttons, depending on the character and the distance, it can stuff it. Jump Light. Okay, I'm just making sure. Is this little up kick, which is bad. It's really bad. It doesn't lead anything. It does no damage. Don't use it. I mean, it might be an accident if you try to do like a wall dive, but you'll get this instead. Now here's the other cross up: is crane jump medium kick. Is this one, and because because Gen can fluidly pretty much just change his stance whenever he wants. Your opponent has to sometimes, and yes, I am randomly throwing in a Kara thing with Roundhouse. That's just kind of what I do. But I'm dancing a little bit. But what it is I'm changing stances over and over again. So Mantis, Crane, Mantis, Crane, and then just do it really fast. So because of here's crouching. Let me see. So this is crouching. So you can change your arc wherever you want, right? So I'm gonna jump in. Just don't do anything. I'm gonna jump in Mantis Fierce Punch, and then I'm just gonna switch to Crane immediately. And I'm in Crane. So as soon as you hit, you immediately change, which allows him to do certain combos. Like that one. It would work if I didn't suck, but that's usually how it works. So you do Crane, medium kick, a target combo from Mantis and to up kicks, and that's usually, so you'll be switching stances a lot in certain combos. So it's hard for your opponent to really gauge which stance you're in and what jump arc you're gonna use. And then you could also kind of make ambiguous stuff, like you hit it early, you'll still land in front, or like, okay, so I'll land in front here, but if I'm in Crane, and I'll cross up, but they don't know because you can hit the button whenever you want. So they won't know until they see the jump arc. So that's buttons. The super, like I showed you before, is ridiculously fast. The ultra, however, okay, these are just ultra ones. So Gen technically has 4 ultras. In double. He has 4 ultras at the same time. So just black. No, yeah, just black. Ultra 1 Mantis. Ultra 1 Crane. Now Ultra 2 is okay. This is the stun ultra. You used to have to car this off of EX to get it to hit. Now you should just be able to do it. Yeah, he walked into it. Like, the changelog said you would increase the range so you can immediately do it after EX. But apparently it's not the case. So this is just normal. See, it would reach. So it reaches, but so if I have to car it, yeah, I did. You have to car it off of Fierce Punch, which is stupid. So the easiest way to do it is off target combo. Yeah. Anyway, you should be able to car it, but it's really hard at the time. It does like, hold on, let me turn that on. So stun on is raw ultra. I think it does 600, but the stun does scale. Okay, it only does 338. So they, it's because it's double. So the stun scales with double apparently. It does 600 normally, but it also scales with combos. So when you do combo it off of EX, it'll stun more. I can't do it right now, but I know it works. Oh my god, this is good. No, it doesn't matter where it is. But I mean, I'll do it in the corner, but that's weird.
Yeah.
I saw him move forward. Like you can tell if he moves forward slightly, it works. So
that was 203 stun.
So yeah, it scales with the number of hits. So you really don't want to use it much. And shoutouts to Driftwood who thought this was good, but it's really not. So you mainly want to use it is if you can hit the combo. It's not corner only. You can do it anywhere. Corner just happens to be easier, and I just happened to get it the first time it was in the corner. But you can do it anywhere as long as you car it. But it scales per hit like damage. So longer combos don't do anything. It also scales the gray damage as well. So if you can hit it, great. You know, you get some extra stun. You might stun them. But generally not worth it. However, Ultra 2 is kind of worth it. Throw a fireball. Fireball. Throw a fireball. So that's projectile invincible.
I was holding back after that fireball, by the way, like trying to block it.
So he's in recovery and it's super fast. And you can just do it in any state in the air. So like just block high, because it will hit you low. So I jumped back. I can do it. Oops, hold on. I neutral jump. I can do it, and then oops. Forward, I can do it. However, if you jump forward at a certain way, it can cross up because the hit is actually that ink slash. So if that slash hits you at a certain angle, it will cross up. I haven't gotten it down yet because I don't play Gen all too much anymore. But okay, now just crouch. See, it hits overhead, so you have to stand block it. So you usually want to use it for fireballs only. And he just fakes me out. Alright, so it's a lot better. I think it's a little faster in this version, which it needed to be because it was kind of slow. But that's usually the only reason you would use it. But generally, again, only once. Just don't block. Once super and ultra, because that's his bread and butter damage. The super got reduced to 250 damage instead of 300 because it quote unquote did too much damage, which it did. And then oh yeah, same thing happened to Slug. So apparently, Capcom's got something against all of the Slug stream players because they nerf all our damage because we hit too hard.
I mean, they nerfed my anti-air, but that's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
that I lose.
Yeah. So shoutouts to Capcom for screwing us over. I'm kidding, but not really.
Thanks,
Thanks, Obama fiend.
Thank Capcom Bean. Cap Bomba Fiend.
Alright.
I'm sorry, I can't speak. So anyway, those are his moves. Just to recap, this is I don't think I told you how to do these moves. It's pretty bad. No, I don't think I actually told them the
You
motion.
didn't tell the motion?
Not the command.
I don't think I did.
You did for the crane ones.
Okay, so this DP with kick in Mantis is this, and then you have to time it.
You told me that.
You have to time each of the kicks, except for roundhouse, which you can just mash out. You'll usually drop the... Okay, a little advice on the ones that don't hard knockdown, which are all of them except for EX. Get all of the hits except for the last one. Let them drop out of it. You are at more advantage doing it that way. So it's not worth the little bit of extra damage. And then hands, like I said, 5 punch button motions. The last punch button you touch is the type of hands you'll get. And then crane, I think I showed you, reverse flash kick to the wall. Oh, I forgot about that one. So, normally you can just hold down, right, to do the straight down one, but if you do an angle, like a down angle, so down, that's down back, that's down forward, you can change it. So if you see them like backdash or something, you can actually react and hit them. I'm not really good at it, but you can kind of tell. And then you're kind of okay. I mean, I'm sure 3-frame punish is still available, but any other thing should be fine. And that's pretty much it on how to do the moves now that I've gone over Mantis. Combos, target combo is medium punch, or no, standing fierce, medium kick, and it's low, so you can do your waterfall kick. Or you can do hands, super, ultra. We've all seen this. But okay, so the good thing about super is you can launch after it, right? So you can hit them. So you can sweep, or you can waterfall kick if you want to get position. The other target combos are usually this is the easiest target combo. So if you want to do target combo hands really easily, you plink the fierce punch with fierce and medium. So you get the two motions, and then you do the medium kick for the target combo, and then you do 3 punches after the medium kick, and it will keep your punches because you're doing it so fast. So you'll do that, and remember the last one you hit is the one that you're gonna get. So the FADC timing to combo off the fierce is off the 4th hit. The FADC timing for light is usually, I think it's the first one. You can do it because it's kind of like Honda's light, where it has like a lot of hit like in between. Which is why in some cases you can do Honda light hands into ultra, which is really stupid, but it looks sick. That's really about it. It's all about the knockdown, and then guess. That's how it was before, but now with the delayed wake up, I mean you can still kind of do it, but don't get up, or don't delay wake up. Just get up normally. If you try to do it for delay wake up, you're gonna just get DP'd in the face. So you want to kind of like, kind of space out now, build meter, and then once you build meter, you get the knockdown, and then just go in. And like I said, because you can change your jump arc, you can pretty much preemptively make them guess what side you're gonna be on. And if they match DP, then they're just gonna go past you usually if you mess up.
Or I can autocorrect.
Or you just autocorrect the very first time.
There we go.
And then there's this one, which is usually only for knockdowns. So like once you've knocked down, use that one, because the foot is so far on the crane one that okay. So I'm gonna knock you down. Just smash out DP. So if I time it right, I'm fine. Which is usually right, but if you fuck up even once, you get smacked in the face. And if you do it really bad and they light shore you, they get super or ultra or whatever they want, really, because you're already so high, which is not really good for you. So basic combos are target combo hands, target combo waterfall kick is usually what I usually end my combos with, so I can get the knockdown. If I can actually not be a scrub and hit these. Okay, so as far as distance for target combo, you have 2 jabs worth of space, I think. Yeah. Otherwise, you'll just get the second hit of the fierce, which does decent damage. Does like 40 damage, but 100 stun. You get 200 stun for just the fierce punch, both hits. So target combo gives you 200 stun anyway, and then with waterfall kicks, you get around 290, 300, something like that. There are certain characters where you can get roundhouse waterfall kick off of target combo. I can't remember them all, but usually they're big characters, or like Seth or Dudley, or Makoto. I know it works on Makoto. Sorry, C-Slug.
Everything works on Makoto.
Yeah, I guess everything does work on Makoto. So yeah, you want to zone, and your primary combos are usually hands into waterfall or hands into super, which you want to hit confirm, and then ultra. You want to change jump arcs from time to time. Okay, and then throw fireball. Just regular fireball. So I did it the very first time and messed up the rest of the time. But let me make sure. So right there, I just did a cancel from focus to stance change. So basically, what that is it's like a parry almost, like a cons, but not near as good. Oh, that's cool. So if you really want to style, you can kind of get it down. Because it's the same thing as trying to cancel from your focus to a taunt.
Might not have taunts, we should check.
Oh yeah, taunts are off. But it's the same principle. So what you do is you focus and then immediately do the action. So you focus and immediately do the stance change. So do it again. So focus, stance change. Like right as. So right there, I changed from crane to mantis. Do it again. And it went from mantis to crane. So it's basically a parry. You can do that on jump-ins too, but it takes some time to learn that stuff.
You got this, Ross. No pressure.
Dude, stop it. Okay, so I'm gonna get. So you can also hit confirm, like if you're in crane. This move, because and then you do roundhouse super. So the distance isn't too good. So you want to do it like immediately, and you should get it. As long as the hitbox, the enormous hitbox it has. Wow. Yeah, as long as the enormous hitbox it has catches the feet, it'll grab the entire thing. It'll also get backdashes if you really read them out hard, but don't do that. You'll just end up without super, and then they'll punish you. So you can also in crane, like I said, you can do like before you had this stance change. Now you can just do it. So you can do crane, jab, light kick. I didn't combo. And you can just get it mid-screen, so you can do it anywhere. So that's another combo. So if you cross them over, that's where you can start your combos. So usually you'll do, or at least for me, start combo hands, and then continue the combo. It's 2 bars, but Gen builds bar so fast anyway, it's worth it.
It's FADC forward and then strong, by the way.
Right, it's FADC forward strong, or you can, if you really wanted to, you can use jab to kind of hit confirm. It's a little bit less damage, but it might be easier to start off that way. Now, he has a Kara throw with Fierce Punch. So, it's really good. So you can usually set up stuff like that, and then once you give him a throw in the corner, Gen is good to go. Pretty much. I mean, he's not like the monster he used to be, but he's still pretty good. So you just pretty much want to get down the hands motion is the most important, because everything else, the motions are relatively easy. In my opinion, hands are a lot easier than lightning legs with Chun-Li. A lot easier.
Because you can plink it.
Well, you can plink it with Chun-Li's too, but you have to do it in a certain way. It's really hard for me to go from top to bottom, and then top to bottom, and top to bottom. But anyway, so again, it's pretty much you'll see it buffered off of crouching medium punch, standing medium kick, which is this button here. All in Mantis, by the way, because hands can only be done in Mantis. There used to be shenanigans with Gen, where you could, where that would cross up on all Shotos. They took that away. However, it still kind of works on Makoto. But he has like a lot of shenanigans because this move hits overhead. It can also, in some ways, you can set it up where it'll cross up, and then you get a free. I can't do it, but
Just do it off the throw.
it doesn't work on Ryu.
Doesn't work on Ryu only.
It only worked. It used to work in the corner. Hold on. If I back throw you and you're in the corner, if I do the roundhouse one, it would cross you up. But I think they got rid of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they got rid of it. But his main pressure comes from forward throw in the corner. So. Oh, I forgot about that move. Okay, so on Crane, he has a move where if you do forward roundhouse, you can hit roundhouse twice. And it'll hit twice. Which is why sometimes you'll see Gen players try to do it, and then they'll get that because they did it too low. However, they backdash, it hits their backdash, so you could quote unquote say you option selected it, but we all know you fucked up.
It also airs, right?
Oh yeah, airs. And you can get ultra or super, because no matter which hit it is, it will cause a juggle. So just neutral jump. Oh, hold on. So you can always juggle off of it for the air grabs. So that's pretty much one of the only ways you will get ultra, because the range on it is such garbage. Like it's like medium super. So like I'll do medium super. It's like okay, so I'm like right past the line, and then I'll do ultra. Right past the line. It's like medium. But if I do roundhouse super, it's like yeah, 3/4 screen. So the range on this is garbage.
That's not reach.
Yeah, it's garbage. But if it was roundhouse super, and it's also slow, so just neutral jump. If I do this, super would grab, ultra doesn't, and I get punished like a lot worse than he just did. Do it again. One more time.
That might be good.
Nope. Because the arc on it is really bad.
It's really high.
Yeah.
Instead of
So it's
low.
really high instead of far. So if you're like right over me, there's jump again. I can't even grab you there. It's so slow. Now do it again. If you just do it, I'll grab you. But that's it. So that ultra is garbage, except for when you can combo. You can combo this way also, but the damage is really bad. You can do it off of that, but sometimes it'll cause you to switch sides.
Like that.
Yeah, like that. So you have to hold it a little bit longer. And like I said, the damage is garbage.
At 259
The
damage.
259, right? Compared to 350 just from one hit. And because the super is so fast, you can get off a waterfall kick. Usually you don't want to do it because of damage scaling unless it will kill them. But usually you get it off of people trying to jump in, or like Honda likes the neutral jump. Fierce for the stop sign. As far as red focus usability, he has that, which is bad because you could just do other stuff for 2 bars instead of 3. He has it off the roll, but once again, for 2 bars instead of 3, you could just,
Culture and roll,
yeah, usually you don't want to use red focus with Gen. You want to save your meter for this, or you want to save it for your combos. And usually your combos, you'll get like half, maybe 3/4 of a bar after the full combo is done. Obviously, unless you already have full super, in which case you're not building anything. So it'll probably be like 1/4 to a half. So as far as basics, wall throw in the corner on any character that is not a grappler, amazing. Because then you get this. Oh hey, I'm in front. Oh hey, I'm in back. Oh hey, I'm in front. Oh hey, I'm in back. So you get this sort of mix-up that you used to have, but because of delayed wake-up, you kind of have to see it, but then it's easier to block. So you basically just get front pressure.
Is there a button you can move to kill the 11 frames for the late wake up?
Jab. It's about jab. That's about it.
Is that exact or is it?
It's not
slightly
exact
more?
because it's more of an eye thing. Because this is not enough, but with when you change crane, so if you do jab and then switch to crane, you're usually good. So you see it. So good buttons up close, medium punch. This because this stuffs a lot of stuff. Even though if you get the second hit, you can't chart combo. So you can use it for like a counter hit setup. So if you just have the feeling, you can just do that. This button, like I said, good for keep away, but it's also good. This button is good. It's surprisingly good because you can combo too. So it stuffs a lot of stuff. Also, it doesn't stuff DPs, of course, but it's still good. So this button is good. Crouching Fierce is good. Standing Medium Punch is good. Crouching Medium Punch is good. Yeah, I mean his mix-up is throw or knock down and then cross up.
Okay.
Or stay in front.
Anything else you have to go on?
I have cross up ultra shenanigans.
Do it.
You want it? Alright, we'll do one shenanigan, then we'll go.
I have a lot of shenanigans, but
Well,
yeah.
we're gonna
Okay.
do one.
They only get one.
It's one
Okay.
dark secret.
YouTube only gets one.
Okay, so if I get
Zero.
super, there I can.
I'm holding back,
Let's see. Time drive.
and I got hit.
Yeah, it's a cross up ultra, which Gen has.
However,
Yeah, okay.
okay,
If I don't fuck it up this time.
this works, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you just mash out anything. It usually beats it, or we just go away from each other. But there is a way, I think, if I can do it. I think that one works. Yeah,
Smash that super.
he mashed out. He was mashing ultra, but he got super.
No, I was hitting one button.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
So that will happen.
That was-
But because mine's an ultra, his was a super, he could probably just walk forward, fierce Tatsumi. But yeah, people get hit by this all the time because
Based off two.
based off fear. Because if I mess up,
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god.
oh sick! If I mess up, the game just breaks.
No,
Sorry guys, I was mashing too hard.
I think I fucked that one up. Yeah. So if I fuck up, that's what happens. I go past you, and then your move stays in front. Or they try to block. They try to block forward, yeah, and then now I get hit, yeah. So if they think, most people go with the assumption of just block it, and then I'll punish. But then it crosses up, and they're like, what just happened?
Or they know it's cross.
Or they think it's cross up, they try to block cross up, and I mess up, and they get hit. Which people don't know, you can just mash stuff out. And there's another one, but because of delayed wake up, it doesn't really work anymore. Don't delay wake up.
Alright.
So if I sweep, and I immediately backdash ultra, it has the possibility of crossing up. If I could do it, hold on. Don't move, just yeah. So it will cross, when you see that, it almost crossed up. That was counter hit, so I fucked up. Yeah. So yeah, it used to work, but because of delay wake up and the way they wanted to try to get rid of unblockables, they just kind of took away a lot of Gen's fun stuff. So now all his stuff revolves around build meter by pushing them away. Oh, I got a forward throw? Okay, what side am I going to be on? Or am I just going to empty jump low like Sakura?
Like they normally play. Alright, you guys go now? Did you get everything? Okay. Did you get everything?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, there's not really much to go on since the game mechanics nerfed the character instead of the actual character being nerfed. Okay.
But also, because my DJ Unblockable last week didn't work, I did find some other stupid unblockable tech to go with my guy tutorial. So Ross, if you pick Viper and Guy.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm so upset that I get no acknowledgement. That's the one.
Shut up, Mar. We're in the
Like-
middle of something.
Alright, so,
There's gonna be
guys,
posts on YouTube,
this is
so I
the
can't have it.
easiest unblockable ever. So, my opponent is C Viper, and I am Guy. I also don't delay wake up.
Okay.
Wait, wake up.
So that's important.
The key measure.
Yes.
The key thing is don't delay wake up if you want to get unblockable.
Yeah. Alright, so if you're
Fire?
Guy, no. If you land a forward throw, and you hold up forward, and do medium kick, unblock cross.
Ross, you asshole.
It's unblockable. And you can do something about that.
Okay, so I
So-
block that regularly. I'm gonna block it regularly again. Okay. Now I'm gonna block it cross up.
And also if you crouch either direction, it'll hit you. So pretty much either don't delayed wake up or do the EX Seismo feint and then throw. But I can option select that. Yeah. Was that a Thunder Knuckle?
That was Fierce Thunder Knuckle canceled.
Okay.
But I just got the Thunder Knuckle.
So anyway, yeah, that's my guy technology before we hop online.
Alright, so we'll be right back. I have to cut the stream to make it easier for YouTube. So, BRB. Ross.